from a group of people. They called themselves Adventure to be old, if you like. See your life after this time of working for money. You can say that could be a life of adventure. That was the idea. Somebody told me there's a project of a community project in the Saxon area, and there are a lot of elder women, and they need some younger men to work for them or with them or whatever. And that was what I heard, and that was the motivation to try to find it out what happens here. Seven. Normally I make 8, but I make 4 big ones. Mostly there are only 2 big ones and 6 smaller ones.
For how long you making your own bread?
Since 1981.
I have born in 1981.
81, yeah, that's right. 79, I passed my examination for a teacher. In May 2002, I was the first time I was standing here, just here on this gate about, and I looked on these elder houses and the roofs, and I said, wow, great. The point is, the first time I stood here and had a look was in middle of May, and when I moved to here, that was end of June. It was about 6-7 weeks, not more between. That was 2001. 2001, there was a German organization who sold a lot of ground societies and things like that from the ex-GDR. And when I came here to join this, then I thought, only work. The first was, oh great, and the second was, oh dear. Yeah, but it was a great time. This starting time, this beginning time, that was a really great time. I liked it very much. To these things from improvisation. In a special way, I liked it more than it's now, because it's so good made, and it's so ready, and it's so. That was a good time when it was like this. But okay, I was 51, so it's a big difference. And I liked it very much to work. That was a great time. Yeah, and we have all these things together in one house: heating, solar, and the material. And the discussion was a central heating for the whole area, or one heating for each house. And the decision was also made, so we have a central place where we get the material to, and near this place where the material comes to, the heatings. That was the decision. So that's the theory. That's the heater, that's the sun. Both comes together in these water.
So you produce solar energy?
We produce solar energy, sell it to the net, to the whole energy net, and buy from the energy net cheaper than we sell. The solar energy today, 6,5. So we decided, okay, we were optimistic and said, okay, we will be 50% persons in 10 years or whatever, or 20 or so. And it's worth to construct, to organize a central heating for the whole place. It is heated by the sun, and here it heats those water. That's what the sun makes. And the sun heats here, 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 in, out, a lot of houses on the way, where we eat, the flats, the room, seminar room where we've been, all this on this side. The sun has the most time it needs to heat it up, but when it's not enough heated up, that heating will do the rest. You need 7 people who can found a cooperativa, and I was the 7th in the end of this cooperativa. So, and I was the 3rd who's living here. The other 4 have been living spread over in Germany. So they decide what to do, but as we have been only 3 from these 7 here, we had to decide more than the others did. In the end of the year 2002, we were 7. And about 2 years later, we've been 15. So that was a big change. A lot of more people talked or decided or wanted to participate on the decision making like that. So that was a big difference. And I think 2-3 years later, we've been nearly 30 people. And that was these numbers, that was not one after one, but there was 7, then perhaps there was 15, and then there were 25, 27. So this makes a big difference. And after 27 about, there were lots of people saying the group is too big to discuss everything. So there was a change to say, we have to have other groups where they prepare the decisions or where they talk about decisions, and this has to be smaller groups. In this time, we start to build up 5 little groups. One group divided in 5 little groups to have more intensive contact to each other. We have a lot of roofs. What do you see? A lot of roofs, and we tried to gather the water in Zisternen. Salad, Sellerie, Lauch, look, great, those, what big onions, crazy. That's great, I never saw, did not see them before, so everything's new. It is important to buy plants, little plants, from a market that only sells biological plants, plants that have been raised in a biological way too. That means not only the growing or the process of growing is a biological and not chemical way, even the plants themselves should never have been in a normal producing process. Everybody who cooks should have a look what vegetables are to be cooked in the moment. The carrots are not ready, so wait 2 weeks for the carrots, like that. Or for the new potatoes, things like that. That's the idea.
Yes.
try. Some bait. Great. Oh, nobody has it in mind.
And most of things you eat every day is from
in summer, yeah.
Mostly your
fresh from the garden, yeah. We don't have meat. We don't have meat in our kitchen. If you want to cook meat, so you have to do it in your own kitchen. That was one of the rules from the beginning, no meat in the common kitchen. I think since 14 years, every day on lunchtime we have one fresh, or one or two or three, depends how many people eat, a fresh salad in the kitchen. That is the best, to have a fresh green salad that was in the morning on the field and at lunchtime in the pot. So the tomato, they taste like tomatoes should taste, like when I was young. Even if you buy tomatoes in a bio shop, it's not the same. And what is interesting too, because we are so many different people, everybody likes to cook in a different way. That's also very interesting, because you taste a lot of different kinds of taste of the meals. That's also great. And I think nobody cooks in a way that people don't like. The cook decides how it is cooked, and nobody else. It's not possible to say, when you're cooking, do this and that and make this and that. And if you have a group who always wants more, the rest is a bit has problems with that. We have some people from outside who come 4 times a year to look at the situation of the whole group, and they have another view than not an inside view. They have an outside view and tell us what they see. I always say that's our paradise. That's it. That's it. That's the feeling. We found and built up a paradise. Yeah, that's it. Not more and not less. Yeppa!